What the heck? What in the world is that? Golden Bay? Grandpa said on his deathbed that sea is loaded with yellow croaker. Under the moonlight, they shimmer gold. That's enough to last us 10 lifetimes in one catch. Turns out it wasn't crazy talk. These 3 years working at sea with Uncle Arthur, I've slaved away. He plays dumb about the profit share. Tomorrow's annual family dinner, I'll bring up this map with him. If he agrees to the profit split, I'll partner with him on Golden Bay. If not, as long as he pays up the sum he swore on my father's coffin, he'd cover from my wedding engagement. I'll still acknowledge him as my uncle.
Finn, work hard with your Uncle Arthur. At year-end, we split profits 50-50. You do the math. After 3 years, you'll have enough for the engagement money to marry Chloe, money for kids' schooling and building a house. Uncle Arthur will earn it all for you. Your dad's gone. I'm your father now. Work hard. Don't shame your dad.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Uncle Arthur, let me toast to you. Thanks for taking me in this year. I've had food on the table. Uncle Arthur, before we set sail at the start of the year, you told me yourself we'd split the profits 50-50 at year-end. The engagement money for Chloe, future school fees for the kids, you calculated it all for me. So, don't you think it's time to settle the accounts?
50-50 split? You've been on the boat 3 years. I covered your food, drink, and everything. Taught you to read the wind, to spot the currents and catch fish. I should be charging you tuition, but I didn't. And now you're asking me for money?
In the storm, I held the wheel for 3 days and 3 nights. I never let go. Typhoon day, the forward bilge leaked. I dove down and patched the leak with my life on the line. And you call that learning a trade? The boat is mine. The catch is mine. You just helped load and guard. If the boat capsized, you'd walk away scot-free. I'd lose everything. You think your worthless life is worth half my share? Your dad back then on the boat never dared to make such a demand. You're even more daring than your old man.
Fine, Uncle Arthur's right. Forget about the dividends. But there's one thing you can't deny. The day my dad passed away, you knelt at his funeral and swore you'd get me a wife. Chloe's family wants $2,000 for the engagement. For my dead dad's sake, please pay up. Ha ha ha.
Nephew, I did promise to get you a wife, but I never said it had to be that pretty Smith girl. Mrs. Jenkins from next door, 3rd marriage, 2 kids, $800 for you. I've checked it out. The engagement money is only $80. She can get married as soon as tomorrow. You can use the remaining $720 to fix up your dead parents' graves. Pretty generous of your uncle, huh?
Uncle Arthur, you're treating me like a beggar.
Not enough? When your dad married your mom, all he gave was 2 rolls of cheap fabric. An orphan like you, and you think you can marry up?
Uncle Arthur, you got no right to talk about my dad.
So what? Your dad worked like a dog his whole life, died poor as dirt, couldn't even afford a decent coffin. You're just like him, born to be my slave.
You say my dad was poor dirt? 3 years ago, the tow line snapped in that typhoon. If my dad hadn't shoved you out of the way, you'd be the one swept into the sea by that steel cable. Now you call him poor dirt? My dad died saving you. My mom passed soon after. And today you offer me $800 to marry a widow? Arthur, you've got no shame.
Finn, how the hell dare you dig up the past?
Finn, don't be stupid. Apologize to your uncle now. If you lose this job, how will you survive?
Survive? I'd rather starve than work for a thankless beastard like him.
Keep your $800, buy yourself a nice coffin.
Walk out that door, and you won't even get a skiff on these waters. I'll see to that.
Finn, get to the next village near the Smiths. Rex has his eye on your girl. He's already sent a matchmaker with the engagement money. $3,000 in cash is on the table.
Mr. Smith, I can't take this money.
The fact that you fell out with Arthur has spread all over the village. You don't even have a job anymore.
How can you stop this money? Oh, so this is the Miller boy. He's good looking, I'll give him that. Too bad he's a broke loser. Mr. Davis here drives a big motorboat. He's offering $3,000. Huh, you don't even have a skiff. You gonna marry Chloe on nothing but a prayer?
Rex is a wife-beating remarried man. Mr. Smith, for $3,000, you'd throw Chloe into a living hall? Being with you is HO. Not being able to feed her, that's Hall. 3 years ago, you told me you'd go out to sea with Arthur and come back in 3 years to marry Chloe in style. Now 3 years are up. Where's the money? Mr. Smith, 3 years ago, I had the guts to fight. I still do now. Give me 10 days. Within 10 days, I'll bring $3,000 to propose.
Ha! In 10 days? You don't even have a boat. How are you going to earn $3,000?
If I'm even $1 short, I, Finn Miller, will go break it off with Chloe myself, and I'll never set foot in the Smith house again. 10 days, Mr. Smith. I'm begging you.
Mr. Smith, that Miller boy grew up right in front of us. Come on, just give him a chance. We know him inside out.
A chance? What, are you going to lend him $3,000?
That Davis is over 50. Mr. Smith, are you marrying off your daughter or selling her?
Dad, I'd rather die than marry into the Davis family. Old man, just bend a bit.
Bend? I've been bending for 3 years. Miller, I'll give you 10 final days. If you can't come up with $3,000 for the engagement in 10 days, Chloe will marry into the Davis family. If you come around causing trouble again, don't blame me for not being neighborly.
Mr. Smith,
In 10 days, I'll come with the money to get Chloe.
Uncle Ben, it's me, Finn.
Shh! Pretend we're not home. You idiot, the chimney's still smoking.
Uncle Ben, I don't even need to come in. Just hear me out through the door. The Smiths are pushing hard. They want $3,000 as engagement money in 10 days, or else Chloe will marry that old man Davis. I'm not asking for more, just $3,000. Back then, my dad had $3,000 for a boat. He used it to build this big tiled house for you. You said you owe him forever. I'm not calling in the favor. I'm borrowing this money. Once I find work, I'll pay you back with interest. Just say the word.
Finn, it's not that I don't want to help, but I just can't. Your cousin just got engaged. They're asking for $1,800 as engagement money. Where would we have extra money to lend you?
Aunt Mary, this big tiled house cost my dad $3,000 back then. Now I'm only asking for $3,000 to get out of a jam. I really don't have a cent.
Finn, don't blame me. Your Uncle Arthur just sent his goons door to door with a message. Anyone who lends you a cent will never work on Arthur's fleet again. Our family depends on the sea. Offend him and we'll all starve.
So you're afraid of him. It's not about being afraid. You're young, you can take risks. Your Uncle Ben has a family. Your cousin hasn't married yet. I can't afford to make
an enemy of him with you. So the forever you promised my dad only lasted 3 years.
Is that any way to talk to your elder? What nonsense!
When a man's poor, even knocking is wrong.
Nephew, did you get the money? That Smith girl is only 17. She's so pretty. It's a shame to marry her off to an old widower in his 50s. I've watched that Smith girl grow up. Now come back to the town hall with me. Kneel in front of the whole village. Get on your knees. Say you were wrong. I'll pay the engagement money for the Smiths.
Arthur Miller doesn't act on impulse. He's thought through every step. He's out to break my back completely. I've got to outsmart him. Uncle Arthur, even the vow you made 3 years ago at my dad's funeral, you could just take back. And the crap you're saying now, you think I'd believe it?
Arthur, I don't want a single cent of your money, and I won't board your boat or use your dock. So you keep it all to yourself. I'll marry Chloe myself. Oh, and by the way, that thrice married widow, don't even think about messing with her. She at least is innocent, but you're worse than an animal.
You had your shot. Now your way. Ha ha ha. Spread the word. At this dock, anyone who lends him a boat or a net is slapping me, Arthur Miller, in the face.
Yo, if it isn't the Miller kid from the town hall last night, the one who flipped the table, how come today you can't even rent a skiff and you're here scavenging? Ha ha ha.
Mr. Miller has spoken. Not even a single plank from the whole dock can be lent to you. This bucket of fishy water is a gift to you to build your strength. Less 10 days later, when Chloe gets married, you won't even have the strength to give a wedding gift.
Arthur threw a bone, and you're wagging your tail that eagerly?
Who the hell are you calling a dog?
Anyone who gets in my way's a dog.
Ha! Still think you're the young boss who sailed with Mr. Miller? Can't even come up with $3,000 for the engagement, and you're still acting tough? I can't come up with $3,000, but to shut that mouth of yours, one punch is enough. Come on, why waste time on a poor loser? Ha ha ha!
I can't touch him. If I mess him up, I gotta pay. Chloe won't wait 10 days for me. This bucket of water today, Finn Miller won't forget it. When I get back from the sea, I'll pay you back with interest.
Coming back from the sea? You gotta swim there, you hole. Boys, get your wedding gifts ready. In a few days, we're drinking at Old Man Davis and Chloe's wedding reception. With Rex's build, like an old bull on a young calf, 3 times and he's spent. Maybe Miss Smith can't take being lonely, and Finn might just get lucky. Ha ha ha!
Brody, you are fixing the boat?
Who's there? Hey, aren't you the Miller kid? So you really fell out with Arthur Miller, that old beastard, driven to this dump?
Golden Bay?
The Dead Sea that's supposed to be full of yellow croaker.
Where did you get this? My grandpa left it to me. The old man before he left kept muttering Golden Bay over and over. I thought he was rambling. A couple of days ago, while sorting through old stuff, this map fell out of a hidden compartment in the top cabinet.
This thing's a treasure, no doubt. But you came to the wrong person. My piece of junk boat can't even leave the coast, let alone go to Golden Bay and come back alive. Go to your Uncle Arthur. Arthur's fleet is so mighty.
Go to him? He cut off all my work at the docks and forced my woman to marry an old widower. Brody, you forgot how did he drive you to this back then?
I'll ask one last time. Did you steal and sell the diesel from the warehouse?
Bullshit! I don't even have the warehouse key! You're clearly trying to screw me out of 6 months' wages! I say you stole it! You stole it! In this dock, my word is law. Open your dim eyes and see clearly. This is what happens when you have sticky fingers. From now on, Brody's out of the crew. Any boat that dares to hire him, I'll smash their livelihood to pieces.
Arthur Miller shat on my dad's last wish, pushed my woman into a living hall, blocked all my work at the docks. Now all I've got left is my life. You too. I just want to ask you one thing. Do you dare to risk it?
I'm just a single guy. Dying at sea is no loss.
Count me in for revenge. Arthur won't be happy.
That's what'll make me happy. This crappy boat isn't good for much, but it can handle the waves. Finn, we set out the day after tomorrow. If you chicken out halfway, I'll feed you to the sharks myself.
If I even flinch once, I'll eat my hat.
Deal. You've got guts.
All stocked up on diesel and fresh water, Boss Miller. Are you taking this piece of junk out to sea? Haha, I've worked this dock half my life, never seen anyone come back alive on such rotten wood. It'll fall apart before you even reach the reef.
Whatever, he needs to spend $3,000 in engagement money to marry a girl, and he's in a hurry to go panning for gold. He's got better luck than us. Haha, hey, Brody, your crappy boat isn't even worth a barrel of diesel. What are you tagging along for?
Because I don't well feel like it. None of your business.
I'm afraid you won't come back, and there won't be anyone to collect your body.
Don't worry. Before I perish, I'll sew that mouth of yours shut.
Make way, make way! Mr. Miller is coming!
Nephew, you dare to take this crappy wooden boat out into the deep sea? Don't lose your life over some engagement money.
Ignore him. He's up to no good.
I know.
The sea doesn't belong to me, though. If you want to go, go ahead. But the wind and waves are merciless. Suffering a bit when you're young is not a bad thing. If you can't make it, come back and let Uncle Arthur know. There'll always be a meal for you at the dock. There's always something.
What's Mr. Miller up to? Yesterday he was pounding the table. Today he's seeing him off?
So Finn is really going to sea in that piece of junk? He's got a death wish.
Has that old fox changed his tune? He came to see you off.
You get it?
He's putting on a show for the dock. What show? If I perish at sea, it's my own fault. If I come back alive, it's because Uncle Arthur was generous enough not to cut off my livelihood. He comes out looking good either way. That old beastard's heart is blacker than squid ink. Let's go. Grab 2 more barrels of fresh water.
Mr. Miller, do you think that kid can really find something good?
Finn dares to take that piece of junk into the reef zone. Could he really have an ace up his sleeve? Before my brother passed away, he kept mentioning Golden Bay.
The main channel is full of Arthur's spies. If we go that way, we'll be sitting ducks. We gotta take this route.
Fuck! That old beastard Arthur's got the whole sea locked down.
So we gotta take a route he wouldn't dare.
He wouldn't dare? Fen, you really gonna risk your life on this?
After we pass Lion Reef, steer 15 degrees southeast. Hug the reef edge. Was your grandpa drunk when he drew this map? Hug the reef edge? Last year, Arthur's 700-ton steel boat almost got wrecked here.
If we take this old wooden boat in there, one cross wave and it splinters.
I've got nothing left to lose. The weather's turning. The barometer's dropping too fast. A storm's coming any minute. How much farther to Black Tide Reef? At our current speed, 4 hours. Can we make it before the storm?
Doubtful.
Brody.
Scared? Oh no! I'm just pissed about the diesel. If this piece of junk capsizes, that barrel of fuel feeds the fish.
All right, let's roll the dice. Let's see if the fish eat the oil first, or we make it to Golden Bay first.
Undercurrent off the port bow! I see it! Hold steady! We're drifting off course. Pushed 8 degrees west by the undercurrent. At this drift rate, we'll hit Black Tide Reef in 20 minutes. Can't go west. West means the reef. Southeast means going into the swells. This junker's keel can't take a direct hit. Who told you to go head on into the swells? Skirt the reef and move. There's a deep water trench north of Black Tide Reef. My grandpa mapped it. It's a natural breakwater. The reef shields us from all the swells. Visibility is less than 50 yards. You want me to hug the reef? Besides, it's been 30 years. The seabed has long changed. What if that trench isn't there anymore? We'll get smashed to pieces.
Changed or not, we gotta risk it. There's no going back. We gotta push through.
Two choices. First, we head straight into the southeast swell. This old boat's keel can last at most 20 minutes. Then we hit Black Tide Reef, and we both end up fish-proof.
Second? Give me the wheel. Ride the surge and cut through the reefs. Follow the deep water trench on the nautical chart. Get into the sheltered anchorage before the storm hits. Deep water trench? You sure that thing's even still there? 30 years. It's probably been filled with sand by now. Only one way to find out. Go in. Go in? You think this is your backyard? Your call. I'm trusting you with my life. If we hit the reef, I'll come back from the dead and settle the score with your grandpa. Easy. This 30-year-old junk can't take that kind of abuse. No can do. 50 yards ahead, a chain of reefs. Go out and watch the sea. No good. The gap's too narrow. 3 feet wider than the hull, tops. Go in and it's a dead end. Deep water trench. This here is a goddamn death trap. Your grandpa was crazy, and you're even crazier. If we don't go through this death trap, we won't make it in this level 10 storm. Enough talk. Come look at the nautical chart.
Past these hidden reefs, it's deep water. But this chart's 30 years old. Currents have changed the underwater terrain long ago. Take the sounding lead to the bow. Report depth every 30 seconds.
$140 feet deeper than your chart shows. The seabed collapsed. Depth changed. There must be new reefs forming nearby. Hold on tight. How much longer through this damn place? Just 3 more minutes. There's a steep drop off ahead. When we go over, the bow's gonna slam into the sea. Hold on tight and don't let go. Man, screw you! Depth's enough. We're out of the reef zone. Where to next? East. 15 nautical miles east. There's 2 unnamed islands. Between them is Pocket Bay. Natural shelter. 15 nautical miles. The waves are 20 feet high at least. This crappy wooden boat's keel can't handle it. It has to take it. According to the chart, that's our only way out. What? Are you scared? Me? Scared? Biggest regret of my life is not going all in against Arthur 3 years ago. Even if I don't make it back today, it's worth it. Pocket Bay, the island entrance up ahead, I see it! Hang on tight! Arthur, how the hell did he follow us?
My dear nephew, going to Golden Bay to make a fortune, huh? The nautical chart your dad left? Why not share it with Uncle Arthur?
They went to the dock the other day. It wasn't just for show. They planted a Deem tracker under my boat. Once we left the harbor, our route was right under his nose. Past Lion Reef. If you don't take the main channel, you hit the hidden reefs. He can block us blindfolded. Uncle Arthur, I thought you were something. So how come you're still eating my dust? Golden Bay might exist or might not, but why the hell should I take you there?
Look at this piece of junk you call a boat. Is your boat as tough as your mouth?
Your tongue can't take a collision. Just lead the way nicely, and I'll surely leave you a few scraps.
There's no escaping. Arthur's 3 steel boats are 10 times our tonnage, and we definitely can't lead him to Golden Bay. Once he gets the coordinates, we're done for.
What now? 3 700-ton steel boats have blocked the way. Screw this! Go around through Black Tide Reef. Black Tide Reef, the whirlpools there can tear even steel boats apart. It's a long shot, but better than no shot at all. Arthur wants to follow? I bet he doesn't dare.
Nephew, made up your mind? My boat is roomy. I'll take you all with me. Mr. Miller, don't push it.
Hold on tight. I'm risking my life to do this crazy stunt with you. Finn, you're insane! That's the whirlpool inside Black Tide Reef. It'll shred a 700-ton steel boat. Arthur, the tracker you stuck under my boat works pretty well, huh? If you've got the guts, follow me in. Mr. Miller, are we going after them?
After my ass, we'll be fish food. Back at port, we write them off.
But what if they actually make it out alive?
Come out alive? Have you ever seen anyone come out of Black Tide Reef alive?
Mr. Miller, I heard Finn's boat headed toward Black Tide Reef. Is he in trouble?
What do you think? Black Tide Reef is no place you come back from. If you ask me, Finn brought this on himself. He flipped Mr. Miller's table at the town hall. He even lost his job at the dock, and he stubbornly refused to admit he was wrong. Now look, he just had to show off. Exactly. And he boasted he could get $3,000 for the engagement in 10 days. Now look, he will lose his life. How's he going to get married now?
Mr. Miller, what really happened? Did you catch up to him?
Ha ha, how could I not? Every speedboat in my fleet that could go to sea, I deployed them all. We chased him all the way to Black Tide Reef. I used a megaphone to call out to him, told him not to go in. He didn't listen. He floored it and charged into the narrows of Black Tide Reef. You've seen the entrance to Black Tide Reef, right? The narrowest rock crevice. He just went straight in. I was still calling out, and before my voice even died down, I heard a loud thud from inside. Not even a splinter of wood floated out. Black Tide Reef is a death trap. Mr. Miller,
Finn is your own nephew.
Do you think I don't know that? When his father passed, I knelt at the funeral and swore to take care of him. As for that $2,000 for the engagement to the Smiths, I even had the cash ready today. I was just waiting for him to back down and apologize. Who knew he'd be so stubborn? He'd risk his neck just to show he was right. What could I do?
Hey, Arthur, you've done more than enough. He's gone. Let the dead rest. Say no more. Finn was such a reckless kid. What a shame.
You were right. He asked for it. But I wish he didn't have that damn pride. At least he'd be alive. Tomorrow I'll send people to search the outskirts of Black Tide Reef. Hopefully we'll find him. If not, at least it'll give my dead brother and sister-in-law some closure.
Arthur, he should be holding my memorial service at the dock right now. He'd better pay his respects. We'll bill him for it later. The boat can still hold up.
We have less than 30% fuel left. It's iffy we can make it back. This is all the food we have. We have enough water, though. We collected 2 full buckets of rainwater. Come here and look.
That's abalone. Wild?
Net them with this, or crab pots. At the dock's trading post, how much per pound?
Dried? Over $100. So you're saying?
Ha ha ha! Arthur thinks we're dead. He doesn't dare come in here. Under this black tide reef, all the big wild abalone are holed up in this hidden crevice. No one's touched them for years. He called us dead men. Then let's go back alive and show him. Not just alive, but loaded up.
The net still works. I'll patch the tear.
Abalone stick to the rocks. Gotta dive and pry them off. First, tie the rope to the crab pot. I'll pry them and load the pot. When I tug the rope 3 times, pull it up. Okay, switch when you're tired.
The dried price for these things at the dock is over $100 a pound. We just hit the jackpot.
Stop counting money. Haul in what we can first, then we'll settle up.
I'm beat.
Your turn.
Okay.
So much abalone. I've never caught this many in my whole life, let alone seen them.
There's even thicker ones deeper in the cove. We haven't even filled half of these over a dozen cages. This place hasn't been touched in at least 10 years. Arthur's guys are scared to death of Black Tide Reef. They've been scared for 10 years. All the abalone from those 10 years is ours for the taking.
Ha! He's afraid of the reefs, but we have the map. We can hug the deep water trench and get in. Once we're past this passage, that's Arthur Miller's no-go zone.
Brody. How many at the dock?
Dozens, I'd say. Boat crew, net crew, loaders. What's up?
These over a dozen cages of abalone are enough to show those dozens of people one thing.
What thing?
You can't trust what Arthur says. He said I was dead, but I'm going back alive. He said Black Tide Reef was inaccessible. I got in and hauled in over a dozen cages of abalone. He said no one on this sea would hire me once my boat docks and I sell the catch. He made the rules at the dock. This time I'm going back and I'll break every single one of them.
You're not just hauling abalone. You're slapping Arthur in the face. He brought it on himself. I'm just making sure everyone sees him humiliated.
Brody, I swam a bit further while prying abalone down there. See anything? There's a shipwreck in the coastal trench. The bow's mostly shattered, but there's a mark on the mast. Same mark as on my grandpa's parchment map.
Your grandpa's ship? Black Tide Reef is the entrance to Golden Bay. My grandpa said that what's sunk in that sea is enough to feed the Millers for 10 lifetimes. He wasn't talking about seafood or yellow croaker. The cargo in the shipwreck. He didn't manage to ship it back then.
Today, over a dozen cages of abalone are just the door. What's behind the door? We'll come back once we trade this junk boat. First, let's get the abalone back. There's a private trading post west of the pier. The owner has it out for Arthur. Cash only, no records.
Ebb tide's opening the pass. Let's go.
Didn't you say your boat capsized at Black Tide Reef? Gary, wild abalone, over a dozen cages, alive. Give me a price.
Finn, open all the cold storage doors. Bring out the scale, quick. £120, $150 per pound for prime quality, medium quality at $100. On average, that's $18,000 total.
Split into 2 bundles. Wrap both in craft paper. Give $10,000 to Brody. $8,000 to me. I said 50-50. Don't give me extra. The boat is yours. Repairs cost money. Next trip, you get 60, I get 40.
You two planning to go back to Black Tide Reef?
Not only are we going back, we'll let Arthur know we're going.
What do you mean?
Arthur put up a notice, saying I'm gone. Tomorrow, everyone at the dock will see. I'm not gone. Not only am I alive, I came back with over a dozen cages of abalone.
Going public is one thing, but Arthur's men are no pushovers.
I won't fight him. I'll let the dock folks see for themselves. Which of Arthur's words is the truth?
Finn, you didn't...
I'm back. The wind was too strong. I took shelter at Black Tide Reef for a night. Sorry for worrying everyone.
Black Tide Reef. Mr. Miller put up a notice last night. Said you capsized at Black Tide Reef. Even the bodies. What did the notice say? Read it out loud. It says you sailed your boat right into Black Tide Reef. The whole fleet went all out to rescue you. They couldn't catch up. The boat lost contact after entering the Narrows.
Did he write that down? He chased me with 3 speedboats. He drove me all the way to the entrance of Black Tide Reef.
Arthur chased you? Didn't you say you went into Black Tide Reef by yourself?
He said I was crazy, driving into Black Tide Reef alone.
This notice right here, Arthur Miller himself stamped and put it up yesterday. He said the boat lost contact after entering the Narrows. But I'm standing here today. I'm alive, and the boat is too. He said yesterday at the dock that he screamed his lungs out, telling me not to go in. I didn't listen, but he didn't mention that he boxed in my old wooden boat with 3 steel boats. If I hadn't gone into Black Tide Reef, his boats would have rammed and sunk me.
Over a dozen cages of abalone, I pulled them from Black Tide Reef. Arthur said that once you go in, you never come out. I came out, he closed the dock and didn't let anyone hire me. My goods still landed. I went where his boats wouldn't dare. What he wouldn't touch, I brought back. If any of you elders don't believe this boat went into Black Tide Reef, come see the scratches on the hull. They're fresh, not even dry yet.
Nephew, you came back alive. I'm very happy, but you're spouting nonsense here. I have to tell you a thing or two. Yesterday, you yourself pushed the throttle all the way and charged into Black Tide Reef. I used a megaphone to tell you to stop. Everyone on the dock heard it.
What did you shout? You shouted, "Is your boat tough enough?"
Mr. Miller, how have you been?
You two, with just a crappy boat, came out of Black Tide Reef?
And not only that, we also caught 120 pounds of wild abalone. This notice, you personally stamped and posted it yesterday. You said I was gone. I'm standing here today. It's illegal to falsely report a maritime accident. You breathed on it and pressed it yourself. The imprint is still there. How are you gonna take back your notice?
Today's goods are cash only. If you want to buy, see Gary.
My handwriting is awful.
You try writing it then.
What are you doing here?
I brought you a net. My mom wants to know if you're coming for dinner tonight.
Sure.
What's Arthur up to? This morning, 3 of his crew didn't show. You poached them? I didn't poach them. They came on their own. Arthur's fleet is 2 months behind on pay. I pay the same day. They can do the math.
Arthur won't let it go. I know. Let him come. If he shows, everyone on the dock will see. New Ocean Fisheries. We're not afraid of him.
Arthur, another 4 quit today. All old fishermen. They went over to Finn's. People at the dock are saying, Finn pays double what we do, paid the same day, and they also say the abalone at Black Tide Reef are endless.
Let him talk.
Go seal the warehouse.
On what grounds?
Unauthorized operation, no paperwork, is that enough?
Finn, Mr. Miller says your warehouse has no license, operating without a permit. It's sealed as of today.
I'll get the license tomorrow. You're not sealing this warehouse today.
You're the boss. Monkey, Mr. Miller sent you.
None of your business. None of my business. But if you seal this warehouse, tomorrow there'll be no abalone at the dock. I just ordered 10 pounds from Paul. You want some too? Fine. Finn, just you wait. You win! The harbor master's notice is posted. The dock orders are cancelled. Half the fleet's crew left. Are you satisfied?
I wasn't the one who tipped off the harbor master, and I didn't have the dock orders cancelled. Your people left. You couldn't keep them.
All right. This sea is yours.
I don't want your sea. I have my own boat.
Your dad saved my life and I never repaid it. Today I'm giving you the dock, so consider it repaid.
My dad didn't save you so you could repay him. You don't owe me the dock, but that debt you know in your heart. Just put it in the drawer for me.
Are we still going to Golden Bay?
The abalone at Black Tide Reef will last us a lifetime. Golden Bay can wait till we replace this old tub.
And build a bigger one. How big?
At least strong enough to handle gale force winds. The kind that can run 3 days and 3 nights non-stop.
Then I'll handle the boat, you handle sales, and Chloe handles the books.
Don't just talk. First, ship out this batch of abalone.
Pleasure doing business with you.